most people don't go to bed till 11, 12 anyway, so... yeah, I feel sorry for the people of the building here. They've all been evacuated. So this whole big giant complex, everybody's been evacuated.
El perrito cuando el vehículo estaba dando.
Is it Thursday tomorrow? I don't even know what day it is anymore. No, it's Thursday today. Tomorrow's going to be Friday. Now you got me questioning. It's Thursday today. I said tomorrow it's going to be Friday. So they only got one more work week day unless they work 6 days a week or 7 days a week. But tomorrow will be Friday. You guys question me. You guys are getting me questioning my own mental state here. It's already 6 in the morning Friday over there. Damn. You must be over in UK or something. It's Friday where you're at. Well, it's already Friday on the East Coast, right? 3 hours ahead, so yeah. I don't know. See, bro, no one is evacuated, or at least not everyone. My girlfriend is literally in there. Okay, Julian. Well, they were saying that they were evacuating everybody, so maybe they evacuated the one side of the building.
Uy, quizás ahí vivía el hombre. Hey, compartamos, por favor. Les voy a enseñar a dónde está el otro carro, cómo quedó. Les voy a enseñar cómo quedó el otro carro.
I don't know.
Para que vean qué tiradero quedó eso.
What's up with the questions? Many East Coast viewers. Well, I appreciate you guys. Hey, and by the way, thank you for reminding me. Thank you for getting us to the 1 million likes. Thank you for that 1 million taps, guys. Much appreciated. That just tells the algorithm here on TikTok that we got a hot one here, and it just opens up the floodgates, lets more people come in here and see what's going on. So I appreciate you guys tapping to 1 million. So we are here in the city of Burbank, California, close to the intersections of San Fernando and Buena Vista, very close to where Spike lost his life. We had a barricaded suspect here in this apartment building where we're hearing that he assaulted his girlfriend, possibly over him catching her doing something she wasn't supposed to be doing. She escaped the apartment, so it's not a hostage situation, but it is a barricaded situation with the suspect refusing to come out. So far in the last 3 hours, Burbank PD has broken the window to his apartment bedroom window and has put in probably over 100 pepper balls into his bedroom, and they just in the last 10 minutes introduced a huge bang of tear gas, which you guys saw live here, where they shot it through the window. So he's still in there. They've been giving him multiple announcements over the PA system of the Bearcat here in the driveway, telling him to come out and comply with officers, come out with his hands up. So far, all they've seen is some movement inside of the apartment there, but they haven't seen him comply or come to the front door to. All right, we got an officer coming over to look at the screen here. Got another officer coming up right now. So we got some of the SWAT officers coming over here to look at the screen of the drone. So we got a bunch of officers here surrounding the drone operator, trying to see in the window. They're trying to get a look through the camera of the drone right there to see what they can see inside the window there. We got the officers now going back over to the Bearcat. Yeah, he's on the ground floor. You can see where they have his room, the window lit up right there with their spotlight. So he's on the first floor. Ooh, there's another tear gas. They just dispensed some more tear gas into the apartment there. You can hear the loud bang. So they went from using the pepper balls to now using the bigger stuff, the tear gas. As you can see, a lot more bang for your buck. They haven't made any communications with him that I know of. I know the parents, I overheard the parents telling the police that they had tried to call him on the phone and it just goes to voicemail. So I don't think they've had any meaningful communications with the suspect. That's why they're using tactical measures right now to get this guy to comply. So far, they've only seen movement inside the apartment, but they haven't had him get on the phone or comply to come to the front door or anything like that. Well, the tear gas isn't going to, do that. He may have a wet rag or something over his face. Here comes the father back over. Is this the father? Somebody's working over here. Or no, that's an officer. He's just telling the suspect, you need to come to the front door with your hands up and comply to officers that they're not going anywhere. I don't know how old the suspect is. We saw and heard that he may be Russian or a Russian Armenian. So I don't know when they're going to go in. I don't know. It's decisions that have to be made by the SWAT team. So far, this has been going on for about 3 hours. It started around 7 o'clock, so it's 10:30, almost 10:30 here now, Los Angeles time. We may see him come out in the front door over here. If he does start making his way out, we'll move down over in front of the door over here, the front foyer of the building. I'm curious to see what the parents are going to do if they see their son coming out in handcuffs, if they're going to try to run over there and end up in handcuffs themselves. You never know. Oops.
Solo hay esa entrada y la ventana.
The girlfriend, I don't know. I don't think she's here on scene anymore.
¿Ves dónde está la luz blanca? Esa es la ventana que están metiendo pues.
I've been here for probably about an hour and a half now. So it was probably going on for an hour and a half before I got here.
Dicen. Pero no creo que eso fuera su parte porque si eso es
Guys, be kind to each other.
es la puerta. ¿Cómo eso va a entrar al cuarto inmediato? No creo que eso es sala.
Thank you guys for the gifts. I appreciate them.
Ahí están ellos.
I need more room on the chat there. The pinned comment, babe, is covering up the screen. And it's going by fast. I need more room to be able to read what's going on. I'll give the recaps if they ask for it, because it's making it so I can't see what's going on. I don't know if she went to the hospital or not. I don't know what the extent of the assault was. If he slapped her, hit her, punched her, I have no idea. Thank you, Brandy. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the extent of the assault was and what got the officers out here. It doesn't take much to get a domestic violence.
Qué bueno que
The parents have tried to call him multiple times on the phone, and the phone goes straight to voicemail.
No, no mucho, la verdad. Más o menos. Yo tengo un suéter, so la verdad yo no te pudiera decir.
I can zoom in, but like I said, we're waiting for the new phone to come out because this zoom at nighttime isn't the greatest. Gets a little blurry. You can see his bedroom window there where they've got the spotlight on it there. They've broken out that window. They've broken out that window and dispensed over 100 rounds of pepper balls and about 3 rounds, big rounds of tear gas inside there. So far, the suspect has not complied or made any communication with them. They have seen movement inside the window. They have seen him moving around, but so far they haven't been able to make any contact with him on the phone, or he hasn't complied to any of the demands.
Dicen que él puede ser como el ruso, de ruso, decís que supuestamente
Hold on, guys. I'm trying to get my other battery to work. There it goes. All right, here comes one of the SWAT officers over here to talk to the drone officer. He's telling him to do something, possibly with the drone. Yeah, the drone's right there. You can see it with the green and red lights flashing. So he'll probably be coming in for a battery change here pretty soon. The batteries seem to last about 20 minutes, 20 to 25 minutes each, and then he has to bring it in for a battery change. So it's been up there for probably about 20 minutes now. You can see him getting really close to the window, it looks like. Thank you. I don't know what that one was, but thank you. That was a cool one. All right, he's moving down towards the window. You see him there? I think you got officers here from the SWAT team telling them to move the drone closer so they can get an eye view in there. You can see them all huddled around the screen here of the drone screen so they can see inside the window. So
Sí, estoy atrás de todo. Mira. Yo estoy hasta atrás porque a mí me da miedo. No me da miedo.
they've been trying to talk to him. They've been trying to talk to the suspect multiple times. They have his phone number. The parents have tried to call him multiple times with no response. So they have evacuated the building before they started deploying all the pepper balls and the tear gas. We saw people coming out of the building and walking down the street. They may have only evacuated the half of the building where he's on that side. They may have not done the other side. But I hear sirens coming. We got a drone parked on top of the roof over here, it looks like, of the apartment over here, or the house, watching over this direction towards the window. We got more sirens coming in. I don't know if it's more SWAT or what, but I do hear sirens in the background. They should be coming down the street over here in a second. They should come into view. I'll show them to you guys when they start pulling up. We're in the city of Burbank, California, guys. Burbank, California. Burbank is probably about 20 minutes from downtown Los Angeles off the 5 freeway. We're here. Here comes code 3. Some more officers coming back in. Code 3 lights and sirens. Or they turned the sirens off, but they have their lights on still. Coming into the scene here. Oh, here comes an ambulance, it looks like. Or a police. Some kind of a police tactical unit that they're going to be using here. All right, guys, I'm going to clean the camera. Give me a second. All right. Here comes the drone back in for a battery change.
Did you hear this noise? Criaga crashed this one. Criaga hit this one on a pole.
Got an officer running in over here. All right, we got a fresh battery. Quick pit stop, battery's in. Drone's about to take off. Get ready for launch. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Yeah, at this point it looks like it's some kind of a domestic. Like I said, we're hearing that the suspect may have assaulted his girlfriend over him catching her doing something she wasn't supposed to. That's what we're hearing. I can't confirm that, but that's what I've heard. After he assaulted her, she escaped the apartment, and so it's not a hostage situation. It is a barricaded suspect situation. The female that was assaulted is not inside the apartment. They have dispersed probably 100 rounds or more of pepper balls after they broke the window out to his bedroom, filled it up with about 100 rounds of pepper, and they just used probably about 3 big rounds of tear gas going inside of the apartment. So far, they have seen movement inside the apartment. They have seen movement in there, but so far the suspect has not complied with any of the officers' demands for him to come out and peacefully surrender. So we are here in the city of Burbank, California. Burbank is situated by Glendale, California, and probably about 20 minutes from downtown LA. I don't know. I can't go into any more detail of things I don't know. That's what I've heard so far, that it's some kind of a domestic. He assaulted her after he found this out. So we're just waiting to see if they're going to get him to comply or if they're eventually going to have to go in there and get him. We have heard rumors that he possibly could be armed. His parents are here on scene somewhere. They were right by me here. He is of Russian or Russian-Armenian descent. So he's a Middle Eastern guy. We do not know his age. From the looks of his parents look like they're in their late 60s, maybe early 70s. So you can kind of gauge how old he might be, anywhere from 30 to 40 probably. Yeah, I do have my radio, but Burbank PD is encrypted. So we're doing old-fashioned investigating here, bringing you old-fashioned investigating. He has not come out yet now. And they've put in over 100 rounds of pepper balls into there after they broke the window, and have done 3 huge rounds of tear gas into his apartment. So far, no compliance. They have seen movement going on inside there, but so far he has not complied to any of their demands to come out. And he has not come out and complied to any of their demands for a peaceful resolution at this point. and they have not made any meaningful communications with him on the phone or anything either. So. They just put it this way. They know he's in there, and they know he's moving around, guys. So he's 39 to 40. He's a what? Oops. Media company owner. Okay. Well, he needs to come out. We don't want to see him get hurt. We want to see him come out, and the last thing we want to see is him get hurt with his parents standing out here. He needs to. I know if everything that they're saying is true, that what happened with his girlfriend, I understand that sucks. But at this point, he needs to come out and just surrender. They're not going anywhere. It's only going to get worse, and he just needs to come out and comply. Tomorrow's another day, just get past this one, and don't end up getting more charges that unneededly need to be put on there. Just come out and comply. Like I said, the last thing we want to see is something bad happen to him with his parents out here. If you have any contact with him or texting him or anything like that, tell him his parents are standing right out here. And I know what happened sucks, but don't put your parents through anymore. Just come out. They're very worried about you. What's going on is this is a suspect barricaded in his apartment after he supposedly assaulted his girlfriend after he may have caught her doing something she wasn't supposed to be doing. She escaped. She's not in the apartment. Here comes the parents again, walking up right here. Yeah, he is of Russian Armenian descent, I think. At least Russian, but I think Russian Armenian. But it doesn't matter what he is. It's still a tragic situation for the parents. He needs to come out. I understand, what happened is a terrible situation. It sucks to be cheated on. He flew off the handle. Sounds like he assaulted her. I don't know how badly he assaulted her, but at the end of the day, it's still a domestic, and it is an assault. But, he just needs to come out and comply for the sake of his parents that are standing out here freezing. We don't want them to have to witness anything bad happen to him. Nobody's crying here. I'm not going to talk to his parents right now. They've got enough on their mind to have some TikToker come up and try to talk to him right now. She's not crying. She's just talking loud on the phone behind me. No, that's not the mom. That's somebody standing behind me talking on a phone. Let's see here. She's... yeah. Yeah, SWAT is here. You're looking at SWAT. That's the SWAT vehicle right there. That's the Bearcat armored vehicle for Burbank. And these are SWAT members right here that are flying the drone. You can see some SWAT members over there with their helmets on. This might be Burbank, regular police Burbank patrol officers with their helmets on over there, but we do have Burbank SWAT on scene. There's a SWAT officer right there. You can see him. I think he's flying the drone he's flying his drone with goggles on, so he can see through the goggles. That's pretty cool. He doesn't have to have a screen. Is what?
Hotel.
Reporting what
No
you're.
te voy a venir aquí.
No, they're not.
Ese sí es un broma.
Not so far. It's 2 a.m. there. Well, if you can't make it and stay up for the whole thing, just hit me up in a private message. Don't be a million of them because it'll be very tough for me to answer you all. But or ask me in the next live what happened here if you fall asleep. I know how it goes. I've fallen asleep many times underneath the covers and then didn't know what happened to the conclusion. So you can always ask me in the next live what happened here tonight, and I'll let you know. What's happening now? I don't know if I can tell you what's happening now, but I will. We have a barricaded suspect here in the city of Burbank, California, close to the intersection of San Fernando and Buena Vista. Suspect assaulted his girlfriend, which we're hearing he may have caught her doing something she wasn't supposed to be doing, and he assaulted her. She fled the apartment, got to safe area. Please stop saying that about her.
Sí, pero luego me gustó mirar el chisme.
I don't know what you're saying. So she fled the apartment, and we got another vehicle come down. She fled the apartment. She's safe, so it's not a hostage situation. It's a barricaded suspect situation. So he's still inside the apartment. They filled up the apartment with over 100 rounds. I'm not reading anymore. They filled up the apartment with over 100 rounds of pepper balls and at least 3 huge rounds of tear gas. At this point, they've only seen movement inside the apartment, and he hasn't complied to any of the directions of the officers, or they haven't been able to make any meaningful communications with him over the phone either. So. Yeah, I think he's Russian Armenian. They said he's Russian, and the parents had an accent. So I think he's Russian Armenian. I'm not going to turn off comments. If somebody gets out of hand, they will be, if it's too bad, they will be blocked or they will be muted. So be kind to each other. You've been warned. He's right there where the light is on. You see where the light is on the window to the apartment? That's the window they've broken out, and they've dispensed over 100 rounds of pepper balls in there, along with 3 huge rounds of tear gas. Tear gas may not keep it foggy inside, but it gets on everything. And trust me, we've been through waves of tear gas. It sucks. Here comes the father again, walking through, and the mother right here.
Those are his parents?
Mm-hmm. Please know that they've talked to the police. The police, when they first got here, they went up to the police and said they had tried to call him on the phone multiple times, and the phone's just going to voicemail at this point. We've got a barricaded suspect inside of this apartment here, wanted for assaulting his girlfriend. Right? No, he's in there. They've seen him moving around. They've got the apartment covered from the front door to this back bedroom window. So, and there's no back door, so he's in there. Oh, how many cars did the flood? At least 10 that we saw that had to be towed out of there. A couple of them, there was more than 10 cars that got stuck in the water, 10 cars that had to be towed. A couple of them that were sitting in there eventually dried out, and they were able to start them and get them to move on their own out of there, which they were lucky that the water just got something wet and made it go off, not getting inside the engine. But I would say it at least destroyed at least seven or eight vehicles with the water getting into the intake and blowing up the motors. It's pretty crazy. I don't think they did call his parents. I think somebody may have told them. Yeah, they can't just go in there if he may be armed. He may be armed, so they can't just go in there for fear that he may have a weapon. It's not confirmed. No, it isn't 100% confirmed. I'm just telling you the rumors that I've heard. So that's what I heard from the beginning. I know you guys want me to talk to his parents. I'm not going to do that. That's not appropriate to try to talk to somebody that's going through a very stressful situation with their son in there, which could possibly get hurt. So it's not appropriate. Not going to happen. I'm here to report on what's going on, not try to stick a camera in somebody's face just to get a sound bite. It's not the way I operate, guys. They got to wait, guys. I think they're waiting on more SWAT to come in. There's a possibility that the suspect could be armed, and they can't just go in there for fear that, he may discharge a weapon at officers and hurt one of them seriously or permanently, and then they would have to permanently do something to him. So they want to have a peaceful resolution to this. So time is not, they have all the time in the world to bring this to a peaceful conclusion. They don't have to go in there and rush things. Barricaded suspect. Yes, we're going to be doing some things over on YT also, me and Castillo. There's plans in the works, guys, for sure. Plans in the works on YT to be bringing you some content with the e-bikes, me and Castillo, for sure. So make sure you follow us over there on YT. It's Tony's Chasing Trouble over there on YT, and Castillo 80, same as it is here over on YT. Next step, I think they're waiting probably for some more resources at this point. I don't know if they have all the resources to be able to go in. Usually what they'll do in a situation like this, eventually, they'll put a team together, a highly trained team. They may be calling in a team from another area, maybe LAPD, I don't know. I don't know if Burbank has that capability. They probably do. But usually what they do, at least in LAPD's situation, if they can't get the guy to comply, they'll put a team together with a shield and probably a group of 8 to 10 guys. They'll have shields up. They'll go through the front door, and those shields can deflect any kind of weapons fire, and they'll go in there and get them. But at this point, they haven't got to that point yet. He's definitely there, guys. They've seen movement in there. They have the front door and the back window covered, so they've seen lights go off and on. They've seen movement. We've seen lights go off and on from here, so nobody's come out. Hey,
Just
what's up?
wanna say hi, man. I came
How's it going?
over from Burbank.
Nice. Nice to meet you. You're inside with the locked door. Well, if the suspect is watching, just come out, man. Your parents are out here. We don't want to see anything bad happen to you. We want you to come out, and we don't want your parents to have to witness anything bad happen to you. So just come out. You don't want to have them go in there and get you, and then something bad happen. So I know what happens. Sucks, you know. So just comply. Come out.
Big gun, then a nervous.
Yeah, do it for the parents. So we have a barricaded suspect here in Burbank, California, guys. In this apartment building close to the intersection of San Fernando and Buena Vista. He's apparently his girlfriend may have cheated on him, and so this, don't hold me to this. This is just me repeating what I've heard. I don't know this for a fact, but she may have cheated on him. He got upset, assaulted her. She escaped. So it's not a hostage situation. It is a barricaded situation. The guy is inside of his apartment. They've blown out his window, where they've introduced over 100 rounds of pepper balls and introduced about 3 huge rounds of tear gas into his apartment. At this point, they haven't had any meaningful communication with him on a phone or anything, and they haven't. He hasn't complied, obviously, to any of their commands from Burbank Police to come out and surrender. So right now it's at a standoff. I don't know what Burbank PD is going to do. If they are bringing in more resources, we do see more cars coming up over here. We do see more cars coming in here right now. So we're waiting to see what they're going to do, guys.
Let's go, Tony. I'm lifting you from here.
Your whole street. Yeah, the whole street is filled with police cars, that's for sure.
That's his parents. I don't think he would know. They say that it's like a rule.
So you can see the drone is flying over there. You can see the window. They've got the window all lit up there.
Imagine.
Just seal the door so any gas gets from under the door.
When this
Like this.
I think one of the drone operators is leaving. I think that was a borrowed one from Glendale PD. So I think he's leaving. And they're just leaving it up to the Burbank police drone operators to keep a watchful eye on the window. He probably has to go back to Glendale to go back into service, but they borrowed him for a little while here. By the way, guys, thank you for getting us to the 1.4 million likes. Thank you guys for tapping. I know you guys got some tired fingers out there, but we definitely appreciate every single tap on the screen. Tapping is clapping. It's absolutely free too, guys. So we appreciate you guys tapping the screen. There's the father right there. It is cold out here, guys. At least for Southern California, it's cold. It's probably about 44 degrees here in Burbank right now. It's not the real dad. I don't know. Maybe not. He's acting like a dad. He's coming over and talking to the officers, so. Looks like he may be putting his drone away. We still have one drone over there, though, flying.
I don't know. Someone said it's true.
father of the suspect that's inside the apartment. He's here with the mother.
No, I don't.
No.
I live the
Oh, you live
right there.
Here comes the drone coming back for a battery change. Just flying it in here. They're going to be bringing the drone down. Quick pit stop, battery change, and then they'll have this bad boy back up in the air in probably about 45 seconds once it lands.
Everyone else here, sleeps somewhere. That's what's up. You're gonna sleep. It never comes out. Hotel has to pay money.
Casino.
Yeah, well, these guys are trained drone operators. A lot more police agencies carry drones in the back of the police cars now, so they can launch a drone if there's not an airship available. The drones can fly in bad weather too. If it's cloudy and they can't get an airship overhead, they can always launch a drone and get it right up to a window or something. So that's kind of cool. There's a drone back into.
So I submitted those cheating like so bad. And obviously I couldn't leave anywhere because my parents don't talk to me.
No, they haven't got them yet. They're still
So I was
working on it. They've put in over 100 rounds of pepper balls and 3 huge rounds of tear gas inside there. So far, no compliance from the suspect. There is movement going on inside the apartment, but so far, they haven't got him to come out.
Oh my god. For real? It's okay.
I don't know where they went. Probably, maybe they went down. There's a fire station down around the corner. Maybe they went down. Maybe they went inside the fire station.
Ya los tienen a los dos, al hombre y a la mujer. They was looking for a female with knife.
I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know why people are acting up in the comments.
Oh, están hablándole a más gente.
I don't know who these people are. They may be residents. I heard them say something that they're freezing out here. They may be trying to get into their apartment. They may live in the apartment building here where the suspect is barricaded in. So it is cold out here for California, at least. Probably about, I think it's about 44 degrees out here. So for California, that's cold. $42 now? It feels like it. It feels like it's getting colder for sure. Yeah, be respectful, guys. Respect each other out here. If I see any bad comments that seem like you guys are being disrespectful, somebody's being disrespectful to another person, you will be blocked. We're not going to accept people being mean to each other out here. We're just here to bring you this situation without any drama out here.
¿Dónde es? Dice bebecita, es en la 90 y la Vermont.
Is it a high-end apartment? I don't think it's a high-end apartment. I don't think it's a low-end. It's in Burbank, California. Burbank is a relatively expensive area to live, so everything's expensive in California at the end of the day. I mean, you can spend, $3,000 for a one-bedroom apartment in Los Angeles, so everything's expensive.
Chica, gracias. ¿Qué pasó entre ahora? Dice, andaban buscando una persona con un filoso, con un cuchillito, pero ya tienen a 2 personas ahí.
Thank you,
I'm not
Tammy.
sure, Hannah, if she's the lady, if she's the suspect. Gracias, Father. And they got the suspect in custody right there. Tienen a 2 sospechosos en custodia. Gracias, mi perro. Que la 90 y la Vermont, miren el oficial allá como está, 90 y la Vermont. Yeah,
For $700, huh? Jesus. $700 wouldn't buy you a parking spot here in LA. It's crazy.
People are crazy.
$700 won't even get you a room to rent in somebody's house here in LA. I've seen people renting out rooms in people's house for $2,000.
It's
crazy.
But on the sides, it's like crazy.
Yeah, we're closing in on that 2 million mark, guys. You guys are still tapping away. I appreciate every single one of you. I know there's some tired fingers out there, but tapping is clapping, and it is free. So we appreciate that. Like I always tell you guys, I'll never ask you guys for gifts. That'll always be your prerogative. But the one thing I do ask for is that you do hit the follow button. If you like this kind of content, you like to see our first responders in action, make sure you hit the follow button. If you do hit that follow button, become part of the Chasing Trouble family. Make sure you hit that notification bell, set it to all. That way when I go live, hopefully you guys get notified. I know the notification system isn't that great here on TikTok. Hopefully they're working on it under the new regime, but make sure you hit the notification bell anyway, just in case. Hopefully you'll get notified. And like I said, if you like this kind of content, seeing your first responders in action, whether it be police, fire, or rescue, or in this instance, the SWAT team here in Burbank, hit that follow button. It's absolutely free, I promise.
Con un filoso, pero pues ahí tienen a dos personas, no sé si ellos son los sospechosos, pero yo creo que
I don't think I
están
can feel
esperando
my
por más
feet right now,
sospechosos
guys.
porque
Ugh, I wore the wrong
todavía está el
shoes over
oficial
here.
allá, miren, ve,
My feet are
listo,
freezing.
apuntando para la casa.
Toes are numb. Toes are numb. Gonna have to go put them in
Anda
some
con
hot
esa
water
anda con un suéter largo.
and defrost them.
But I feel like Fox is good. He's not like yeah, Fox. He walks good though. Not
You can see all the police up and down the street here in Burbank. This is the apartment building here in question. They've evacuated half of it, I think.
Appreciate you
They
guys
may have
coming in and
evacuated
saying
the whole
hi.
thing, but I think there's still people in some of the
Got a
apartments
couple
in there
photos for y'all.
that have not answered the door and refused to come out to evacuate. And I don't blame them. It's freaking cold. And if you have nowhere to go, you don't want to be standing out here
Somewhere for you.
freezing your butt off.
90 y los víveres y Vermont, perdón. Vermont, 90 y la
It's your
Vermont.
B-Day today? Well, happy birthday.
Qué chico de
Happy
frío.
birthday to you. Hope you had a wonderful birthday.
Yes, that's
You keep tapping on the live. Thank you. Appreciate it. Oh, no. They're going to put this cop car. Hopefully he's just turning around and he's not going to sit there with the lights flashing. That'll suck.
210 West
Oh,
Van
what's
Daly.
he doing? Is he going up on the
West
sidewalk?
Van Daly.
Jeez, what is he
Mira,
doing?
el señor lo está abrazando.
Man, he needs to get that police car out of there. That thing is blinding.
That is Broken Arrow, bud.
if he swells up because it turns into a big
Van a entrar entonces.
It was a house fire, guys. House fire. Jackets.
No, aquí mismo, Evangélica, sí, aquí en la 90 y la Vermont.
Delta,
En la 90 y la Vermont.
I didn't see this whole silent.
Sí, está buena, está bien. Lo más que está haciendo pinche frío. Omar también por comprar.
You're an off-duty officer? Awesome.
Andan buscando unos sospechosos que andan filosos. Y se escucharon
So you
unos
can see the
piu-piu, por
drone
eso
over there.
están ahí los oficiales.
Still hovering. You can see the light
People compartan,
They've got it,
compartan el envío
on
del
his window
Tiquitique
there.
a papaya.
all
Gracias,
lit
Sonia,
up on the
por
window.
compartir.
So
Everybody share, everybody share. En la 90 y la Vermont.
all right, take it easy, man. Be safe.
Mi teléfono está silencioso.
Yeah, I heard his name is Dimitri. I did hear that. I did hear that. That's his name. I don't think they've talked to him at all. I don't think they've made any kind of meaningful communication
Guys,
with
quit
the
harassing
suspect
my
at all.
firefighter in the chat. It's been like the movie.
Oh,
No
en
chasing.
serio, Angelina, mire, ve.
Yeah,
Todo
there's a
esto.
Pretty please.
barricaded suspect
Sí,
here in the
90
building here in Burbank,
Vermont.
California. Apparently,
90 y
he
la Vermont.
he assaulted his girlfriend. We're hearing that
Gracias, hermano.
the girlfriend may have done something she shouldn't have done. You know, maybe she cheated. I don't know. But
Saludito, bendiciones,
nonetheless,
brother,
you should
bendiciones.
put your hands on her. You should have just kicked her out and told her don't come back. But from what we're hearing, he assaulted her, and she escaped. It's not a hostage situation. It's a barricaded suspect. He's still in there. Hasn't complied to any of the officers' commands or demands to come out with his hands up. They have filled up the apartment with over 100 rounds of pepper balls and 3 huge rounds of tear gas into the apartment. They did break the window to the bedroom with less lethal, so they broke the glass out so they could put the projectiles inside the window. -5. That's way too cold, dude. It's not, thank you. If you think it's my birthday, you gotta give me gifts. It's just the rules. I don't make them. All right. Who's back? You're out of here. Sorry, Joe. We're not gonna accept that.
Andaba buscando una mujer salir de...
Oh, you've been
¿Cómo que me
blocked.
salga? ¿Me salga de dónde? Tap, tap y comparten el en vivo, people, everybody share the live. Aquí en la 90 y la Vermont, que me salga de dónde.
Thank you for the...
No, me mucho frío. Compartan, people, everybody share the live.
Yeah, he got taken care of.
Man,
Joe's
my
out of here.
internet freaking.
The mod
En la
got him
90 y
before
la
I
Vermont,
could.
Los Ángeles, California.
Me and Dr.
90
D
y
got her.
Vermont, chico.
Got him.
I'm hyping
She
myself
beat me
up
to
on
it.
that one.
Valiente, gracias por
Thank
todo.
you guys for the gifts. Much appreciated. Like I said, we'll never ask you guys for gifts. That'll always be your prerogative, but we definitely appreciate it. It does help support the live. It helps my foot care because my feet are freezing.
Mama, gracias, gracias por su pedida.
Thank you, Chrissy. Thank you,
No, es en
Gary,
Los
for the
Ángeles,
birthday
California.
cakes. Appreciate it. Joe,
Dice ahí mejor sí, my baby. ¿Qué
Lee,
pasó?
thank you
Dice,
guys.
andaban buscando unos sospechosos. Dicen que hay una persona desvivida. No estamos
Tracy,
seguros, pero dicen que hay
I'm
una
not
persona
100% sure.
desvivida.
I haven't got info. Probably
They're
missing
saying there's
info.
a live person. Lady
We
might
could
be
go try, but it looks like
Thank you for the
persona dice que
galaxy.
puede
I
estar
appreciate
desvivida.
that.
Miren,
Thank you for the
oficiales,
roses.
Captain.
Joe with the
Compartan
pepper,
Los Ángeles,
the
California, la
roses.
90 y la Vermont.
They're gonna have to do something here pretty soon. I don't know
Y
if they're
el
still
puro, el
waiting
puro
for more
ahorita,
resources
ahorita,
to
puro
come
ahorita
in
la noticia.
to the scene. They do have the barricade in place down there in the driveway. They still have
¿Qué
the
pasó?
drone
Andaban
flying
buscando
overhead over
una
there.
persona
But
que tenía un
we're
cuchillo.
just waiting to see what's gonna happen here.
Y ahorita dicen que entraron adentro porque dicen que supuestamente hay una mujer que puede estar desvivida. Sí, hombre, mira,
For
ve yo
your
a dónde
wife.
estoy, ve.
Where
El
is she?
quemacoco de mi carro. Arriba de mi carro, pues.
You can see up and down the street here a little bit.
Compartan,
You
denle
can see
tiquitiqui a la
the
pantalla,
Burbank
compartan,
police
compartan.
cars all the way
Estoy
down
cerca,
the
mi
block
perro,
there.
¿qué onda? Aplaude.
Hey,
Y
you
para
got the
apoyar con las
dinosaur.
estrellitas, o él quiere estrellitas, o él quiere
The
los
tiny
harms, o
diny.
los quiere. Los harms o los, el objetivo.
That's the big diny.
Estamos en la 90 y la Vermont.
Yes.
What's your hand?
Tony's chasing trouble.
Porque andan buscando a unas
Okay.
personas, andan buscando a unas personas, por eso anda en el helicóptero.
All right, we just got officers chit-chatting here now. They got to be waiting for more resources or something. That's the only thing I can think of.
Thank you.
But because nothing much has been going on for the last probably half an hour. We haven't even heard them really making any announcements over the PA system lately. So I don't know if they're waiting for neighboring city SWAT team. Oh wait, did I see a car coming up here with its lights coming on? That looks like a
Andan
white car.
buscando a
That
una
could be
mujer,
a
andan buscando una mujer que
that
según
could be,
tenía un cuchillo y ahorita entraron
SWAT
adentro
team.
porque según puede haber una persona desvivida.
hold on, guys. I'm gonna take the cover off
Also
my
from a
phone
live person.
so it doesn't overheat. Even though
Luego
it's
el
cold
que
out
tiró,
here.
él tiró fue un
think the
hombre de
phone's-
seguridad. ¿Cómo así? No entiendo.
I think the phone's still getting hot.
But they check inside in the house already.
Here come the parents back up.
It's fucking cold. Está haciendo
It's
frío.
dead.
Share the light, people. Oh, maybe.
Ooh.
They say something to our radio. Chequea el vehículo a ver si no dijeron nada ahí. Tap, tap y share the light, people. Tap, tap y share the light. Todos sigan la cuenta, los que no nos siguen. Make sure to follow the page, people. Sí. ¿Cómo, Angeli? Peito, gracias. No anda suerte así, pero estoy adentro del carro porque está haciendo mucho frío, bro. Salió de la casa, ya lo miré.
This is
En
the
la
father
90
talking to
y
the officer right
la-
now.
Tap and share, people, compartan. Si hubiera llevado cobija y... Pues ahí está dentro de la casa, ¿no? Es una mujer que andaba buscando, pero no se sabe exactamente lo que pasó realmente. Tap and share, people. Dice, el que está afuera ahí es seguridad y él tiró piu a la persona que tenía. Oh, ok, ¿será que desvivió a la persona o qué? No sabemos, Tommy, si es desvivido.
I think this is a
y
Glendale
está
officer right
desvivida
here. He was telling the
pero
father to go
está
talk to a Burbank
herida o
officer.
desvivida.
I think this is a Glendale officer, another Glendale officer helping with the drone. So he was telling the father to go talk to a Burbank officer down the street. So these officers are busy anyway flying the drones. You can see him holding his drone right here in his hands.
Gracias, Madeline, gracias Fabi, gracias. Tap and share, people, compartan. Ustedes nos ponemos ahí de compartan.
It was all
Tap,
over
tap.
Citizen. I know there's a thread going on Citizen about what's going on here. You just got to look around in the Burbank area, close to San Fernando and Buena Vista.
Yo pensé que ese era el...
So we had a barricaded suspect inside of this apartment building
O sea,
here.
de
Here comes
que
the father
andaba,
again.
soy Pau, dice, ¿qué pasó? Andan buscando a una persona. Según como que la persona andaba un filoso y una persona de que está ahí según le dio piu. Ese guardia que está ahí dice que le dio piu a la persona, dice que tenía un filoso. Sí, un piu es que no podemos decir porque tú sabes cómo es TikTok de delicados. Es en la 90 y la Vermont, 90 y Vermont. J Chino, gracias. Compartan el envío entre todos, compartan, sigan la cuenta, los que no me siguen, digan que quieren. Everybody make sure to follow the page, Señor Daily Heart.
Thank you, Lisa. I
Igual que
appreciate
Honduras,
it.
tú sabes que todos los días bajar.
He's being
Cada
nice
hora,
to him.
cada
He's telling him,
Living in the
you
house,
know,
fire,
you're very
pierced
important.
it, started in the
You
garage.
just stick around. If they need you, they're going to come and get you. So
There is considerable damage to the house. It started spreading the rest of the house. Fire
Andan
got
buscando a una
out.
persona, ahorita están
So we have a
adentro de la
barricaded
casa, chequeando
suspect
a
here
ver
inside of this
si
building
hay
here
una
off
persona
of San Fernando and Buena Vista. Suspect is wanted for an assault on his girlfriend. That's what we're hearing. Don't hold it to me for 100%, but we're hearing that he assaulted his girlfriend. His girlfriend may have been caught doing something she wasn't supposed to be doing, and he assaulted her.
Simón, camote.
She fled the apartment.
Es en la 90 y la
She's
Vermont,
safe.
90 y
She's
Vermont.
it's not a hostage situation. It's a barricaded suspect. Suspect's still inside there for the last
This is
4
Broken
hours
Arrow.
now, I would say. Yeah, it started around 7 o'clock. So he's still inside the apartment. They've broken the windows out with less lethal, and they filled up the apartment with pepper balls, about over 100 rounds of pepper balls, and probably 3 big rounds of tear gas into the apartment.
Oh, you bet, Michelle.
So far, they've seen movement in the
La llamada
apartment,
fue de una
User, my
And,
pleasure, man. It's an honor.
but he hasn't replied on any of the demands for the officer saying for him to come out
That was.
and
Entonces ahorita están adentro de la
put
casa,
his
no
hands
sabemos
up.
si la persona está desvivida
and
o
they
qué.
We need more.
Según que ese es un
they did-
security, y ese el security fue el
Hold
que
on
le
one
dio
second.
piu a la mujer que estaba con
Yeah,
el
so
filoso.
he's not complying to any of the officer's demands, and they have had no meaningful communications with him on the phone or anything like that. So,
Knock on it fast. Fire garage.
hey, what's up? You just got here, huh? Oh, I
Que la
saw
mujer
that.
andaba
I
con
saw
un
that.
filoso, un cuchillo, y este le dio que a Javier
I don't know
quería
where the
hacer la
girlfriend's
mujer
at
y
right
este
now.
le dio detonación.
All I know is we
Ahorita
have the
no sé
parents
si
out here. The
bueno,
father
están
keeps
adentro de la
crisscrossing
casa
over here,
chequeando a ver si la persona está viva o qué pasó.
trying to talk to somebody. But these are Glendale police officers that are here helping the Burbank officers. So he's back over here to talk to them again.
Andy.
Todos compartan el en vivo, people,
Finding
compartan
that
el
it
en
was
vivo,
legit, we
compartan,
wouldn't have stopped
compartan,
and
es
we
gratis,
held it.
it's free, share the live. la 90 y la Vermont. 90 y la Vermont.
Thank you for the confetti. I appreciate that.
I'm being very nice to you, okay? Clear orders, Steve. Lawful orders. He's trying, he can crash and hurt somebody. You need to stay away from him. You understand? I'm trying to be
Sí, los que
cool with
están
you,
ahí son
but I told
razas,
you,
los
very
que están ahí,
important.
pero las
Stay over there so I
personas
can
que
put
están
it
dentro de la
in
casa que
PD.
están
Tell him,
chequeadas.
hey, the dad's over there.
All right. The officer told him a little bit more stern that
En la
time.
90 y la
You need to go over
90 y
there.
Vermont.
We have officers here flying drones.
Mujer que traía un cuchillo, pues ahorita están adentro de
He
la
could hurt
casa
somebody with
porque
the
no se sabe si vida o qué, porque se escucharon detones.
drone. Yeah, these are
Diana, gracias por su quieren.
not the officers to be talking to right now about your situation.
Diana.
And he needs to talk to an officer that's not flying a drone. So these are
Están en la casa de atrás, dice. Oh, sí. Yo vi que entraron a la de enfrente. Los Ángeles, California.
Alcohol is the problem here.
Porque se escucharon detonaciones adentro de la casa porque una mujer andaba con
Carol, el conductor, que
un
no aguantó llegar al
no se sabe
hospital.
si le dio o qué, pero allá están los oficiales
Pasó a
adentro
mejor vida.
de la casa chequeando.
Todos los demás carros estaban parqueados.
Ay, qué ching.
Parece que en la se destrabó todo lo que ustedes ven aquí, pues están echando las. Mira, así quedó.
La mujer es hispana, sí, yo veo que los dos que están ahí son hispanos.
Mira, que andan viendo ahí, viendo a ver qué quieren agarrar ya estas personas que están aquí.
Contexto,
todos,
dice, andamos.
ellos
Oh, vamos a ver si ya
vinieron a
vienen para
agarrar,
afuera. Espérenme, denme un segundo.
cosas del carro, habían perfume,
Nervous,
lociones
bro,
de
yeah,
hombres,
bro,
de
nervous
mujer,
and cold.
y
Nervioso y con frío. En la 90 y Gigi en la
otras
90 y
cosas
la
ya.
Vermont.
unas chanclas.
90 y Vermont ahorita están
eran
adentro de la
chanclas
casa
de
chequeando
marca,
a ver si la persona está
y se las
viva
llevó
o
esa muchacha que
desvivida.
está ahí de rojo, mira. Solo se las llevó, las fue a dejar y ahorita ya regresó. Así es. Mira, y ahí sigue
No, estamos en la 90 y la Vermont. Compartan el en vivo, people. Compartan
son
el en
así
vivo.
esta
Pueden con las
gente,
estrellitas que les tengo anclado ahí.
¿Por qué serán así? En serio. Mira nomás, fíjate. Fíjate. Andan viendo a ver qué encuentran.
Y por todos los que no me siguen, sigan la cuenta. Todos los que no me siguen, sigan la cuenta. Everybody make sure to follow the page. Anda cerca el helicóptero, dice de mi
Este vato
casa.
siempre me saluda porque
Sí,
cada vez
así
que hay
se
accidente
anda
siempre me
cerca ahí,
encuentra y
anda con todo
saludando.
buscando.
nomás, hijo. Se llama ser muertos de hambre. De esa gente no
Hi,
me
what
extraña.
happened? They looking for a
Esa
female
gente
with
tiene que
knives.
respetar abusivos. Nah, ustedes háganle
So
entender a
they
esa
checking
gente eso.
inside the house if the
Olvídense.
person is alive or in a
Todavía
lie.
andan registrando ahí
Hola
atrás,
Chris,
mira.
compartan el en vivo,
Aquella
people.
mujer de rojo se llevó unas chanclas bien bonitas de marca que venían ahí en esta, estaban allá en la parte de atrás donde están ellos, donde está el guy que es de
Andan
este de
buscando
azul.
a una mujer que, bueno,
Nada
es que
más
una
la
mujer
sacaron
tenía
y se
un
la llevó y
filoso.
las fue a dejar y
Y
ahorita
ese
ya regresó
security que
otra
está
vez.
ahí,
Mira, ya está parada.
ese security que está ahí, dicen que
La
le dio
neta.
detonaciones.
Venían
90 en
habían
Vermont.
unos perfumes chingones de marca en este
Ese
carro.
security dicen que es un security y
Habían
le dio
unos
detonaciones
perfumes
a la
de
mujer.
marca.
So, ahorita están adentro de la casa
Y
chequeando a ver si la
todos se los
persona está
llevaron de
viva
allá atrás.
o qué. Pero se metieron y
¿Qué
no
le
han
pasó al
salido. Dicen
conductor
que
Lucy? El conductor se fue para el otro mundo. Es lo que me comentaron a mí. Me comentaron que ya había
No, en
pasado
serio,
mejor vida en la ambulancia. Así son ellos, así son. Así son ellos.
español, ¿no? Y es que algunas personas Chris
Así
hablan
son
me
ellos.
preguntan en inglés por eso, pero yo en los dos lo
Mira,
hago.
todavía
español.
sigue buscando algo
No
ella aquí,
puedo.
mira, fíjate.
Gracias, Katia, gracias.
¿Qué anda buscando? Fíjate, ya va a agarrar las bolsas, mira.
Gracias,
En la ambulancia
por todo.
dicen.
Thank you so much. Gracias, Katia.
Fíjate. No creo,
Todo con el objetivo, mi people, todo.
no creo. Mira, ya agarró.
¿Qué pedo
ya
con
agarró
los
unas
oficiales? Los
bolsas que
Ángeles,
están ahí.
California, en la 90 y
Fíjate,
la Vermont.
Me voy a poner aquí para que
90 y
ustedes
la
lo sigan
Vermont
viendo.
están viendo a ver si está
Solo
viva la
para que se den
persona
cuenta,
dentro de la
fíjense.
casa porque se escucharon
Fíjense lo que está
detonaciones.
haciendo.
So, ahorita están adentro de la casa, no han salido.
María,
Desde que
Dios
se
lo bendiga.
metieron no han
Dice, gracias,
salido.
Maita. Diles algo, no, que me voy a
Glendale,
meter yo.
barricaded suspect.
¿Para qué me voy a meter a problemas yo?
Well, he's
¿Quién
leaving.
tuvo la
There goes the
culpa?
drone. One of the drone
La persona
operators
que
just
venía
left.
manejando este Tesla.
Gracias, mi Katia, gracias, Rosa. Gracias, Katia, por
Me saben que robar es un pedo.
¿Qué
Mira,
pedo?
se-
No han
mira,
salido,
ya
¿qué
se llevó
pedo?
la bolsa.
Entonces,
You
ya-
you put yellow tape?
En la 90 y la Vermont. Gracias,
Ya se la
Rosita.
dio a la
Aquí,
otra que
Vermont.
está ahí.
His car?
Sí, llegó otro, se fue uno y llegó otro.
He's putting up yellow tape for something.
¿Puedes explicar qué pasó?
Gracias, Rosita. Por eso.
Bueno, este carro, esta persona...
Compartan el envío, por
glitchy
los que no me
going
puedan
on
apoyar
here.
con el objetivo, compartan
Shit.
el
Y
envío.
venía tan
I don't know
Sí,
what's
está
going on with
venido
the
allá
guy
por
right now,
Hay
allá,
dos
guys.
carros
viene
ahí
uno.
adelante, un Mercedes-Benz y una troca y una camioneta
Gracias, mi Katia, gracias.
Honda Odyssey.
I don't know where she
Que lo
where she
chocó
went.
y también
She was here
tenía
at the
ese
beginning
cuando
of
el
it.
carro salió volando vino a caer encima de esa camioneta.
Estamos
Y
en
pues
la
ahí paró
90
y
y la
pues fue que se
Vermont.
desmadró todo el
90
carro.
y Vermont. Hey, Chris, gracias por seguir, mi Chris.
Dirección,
Santa,
estamos
gracias
en la
por seguir.
Arlington
Hold on,
48.
Sí, no,
Arlington
ahorita
en
están
48.
adentro de las casas chequeando a ver si la persona está viva o qué. Pero dicen que la persona andaba
Miren, ya,
con un filoso
fíjense, ahí lleva una
y
jacket.
un security, ese security que tienen ahí,
Todavía
no sé si lo
sigue
tienen
ahí,
arrestado, se mira como arrestado, como que le
Ahí
dio
lleva una
detonaciones
jacket,
a la
mira, en esta
mujer.
bolsa lleva una jacket chingona.
This was last year.
Pero,
I guess whatever he was going to get charged with, just didn't want to put him in jail.
They what?
¿Qué dicen? No le,
LAPD?
Carol
Ajá.
dice, no le da...
It was a SWAT
que
call.
esa persona que
gente
tiene
de-
shot him.
sí, en Los Ángeles, California.
Yeah, I guess whatever he was going to get charged with,
Así es, mira, y sigue.
Oh yeah,
Y sigue, mira,
yeah. Some of them don't want to go back.
todavía sigue registrando.
Compartamos el envío, porque los lugares son reales.
Mira, queda bien contenta con la bolsa.
Porque
Y esta
andaba con
todavía sigue esculpiendo.
un filoso, andaba con un cuchillo a la mujer,
Fíjate
entonces
lo que
por
está
eso
haciendo.
gracias
Mira lo que
Patito,
está haciendo.
porque le dio,
Mire lo que anda
no sé si
haciendo.
fue un robo, gracias Patito por su
Anda viendo a ver qué más se encuentra de bueno ahí.
So they inside the
Yeah,
house right now,
they could
checking
hold on one
if the
second.
person
Hold on,
is
guys.
alive or unalive. So ahorita están adentro de la casa chequeando a
aquella
ver
ya
si la
tiene la
persona
bolsa
está
ahí,
viva o
metieron una
distinguida.
jacket.
Pero ya entraron
Es que
como
les
hace
digo
8
que este
minutos
carro,
y
la
no han
persona
salido,
que
solo
traía
este
este carro
sale.
Tesla,
Sale y entra otro,
traía un
pero
chingo de
no sé
cosas
qué es lo que
muy
está
buenas,
pasando
de
ahí.
marca. Traía perfumes. Y mira, queda con su bolsita así, así, mira, ahí está.
Si estuviera viva ya hubieran llegado los bomberos. Bueno,
Ahí
eso
está,
sí,
mira.
pero ¿qué estarán viendo? Van a ver
Mira
adentro
cómo están
de
ahí,
qué.
como que son
All right, we're back, guys.
4 años y hay cerca ahora de ganar.
I want to say 7 volleys of 25. So
En la
over
casa de
100,
atrás.
pepper balls. You see them?
Los dueños de los carros pues están parqueados allá.
And then they did the 3
Los dueños
big
están
tear gas.
parqueados allá. Los dueños de los carros están parqueados.
Yeah.
Bueno, son los dueños
Yeah,
de la
they were
casa.
like the 40 canisters. They were big.
Sí, ya
Yeah,
los
this
ya
shit
los-
is
ya
glitching
los-
the
los
F up.
dejé de grabar porque ya se me quedaron viendo.
They haven't got them yet now, guys. Yeah, it's glitching. I don't know
Dicen que
why.
es un security.
If it keeps doing that, guys, make sure you guys hit the follow button and come right back if I have to restart because it is glitching pretty bad.
Tesla, mira.
Hasta de arroz, ajá.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably restart.
Partan el envío, people, tap, tap, push.
All right, guys, I'm
Sigue
gonna
para
restart
que
the
paren,
live.
qué putos. Y luego a rato me van a querer ir a
Restart.
Dormí de la
golpear nada más
Ay,
porque de ellos así
mandaron a
son
dormir ya.
bien vengativos.
All right, guys, I'm gonna restart the live.
Así son
En
bien
la 90 y la Bemón,
vengativos
Los
y todos
Ángeles,
los buches,
California.
mira.
Vaya, vos, dice, oh, go for already.
Grave,
entonces
pues,
no
dile
pasó
a la
nada,
policía,
entonces.
nah, ¿qué me van a andar metiendo ya problemas? No, ¿qué?
One of them. She was helping keep the track clean from BOT behavior. So dirty tires, dirty tires. This is why I need to go to bed. Dry tires and spammers. Nay was on them. She was on them like white on rice. My Friday's good. I have to go to bed. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Guys, hello. Thank you, Kitty, for it. I appreciate the box. Thank you, Neosha. And I want you to go to bed too, girl. I know you said you were going to bed. Thank you, Neosha. My super fan. You're a sweetheart. Ava, hello. Grab Nay up here. Nay, you're 4,000.